Well, I really want to talk about Onana, a player who, for me, performances for Manchester United, especially this season, have been absolutely fantastic. And I think a player who's been massively underrated by the Manchester United fans, but also the Premier League. I think he's a goalkeeper who came into Manchester United and was replacing a big player in David De Gea, and I think he's done absolutely fantastically well this season. His performances have been great. He's looked very, very confident, very, very good on the ball. Reading plays absolutely fantastic, and a goalkeeper who I think will absolutely excel under Ruben Amorim. I think, yes, he's 28, but that's young for a keeper. You look at that save he made yesterday, absolutely fantastic. You look at some of the big moments he's had for Manchester United this season, single-handedly winning them games or keeping them in games. I mean, that great double save against Crystal Palace. He's made some very, very big saves for Manchester United this season. And yes, last season wasn't the greatest by him. But this season, I think his performances have been absolutely fantastic. He's kept 5 clean sheets. Where Manchester United conceded a lot of goals in the league, he's in the clean sheets that he's kept, he's been absolutely fantastic in keeping them. Again, yesterday, great double save. I think he's just that modern day goalkeeper that can play with his feet fantastically, distribute the ball fantastically. But when it comes to shot stopping, claiming crosses, he's also very, very good at that. And that's something that I think he was massively improved. I think last season, when you look at maybe a cross coming in or a free kick, you'd be a bit nervous when Onana was in goal. But now he just looks so confident. He's massively improved. He's a leader. And I think that sort of ability will be something that Amorim doesn't really like. He likes characters, people with big mentalities, and I think that's something Onana has. I think one kind of downside of his game is sometimes he does take too long on the ball, distributing it. Decision making sometimes is a bit off, but I think that will improve with time and coaching under Ruben Amorim. I think that's something that must change. Sometimes when he's distributing it too long, the accuracy, and that's something Amorim did talk about. It's important for Onana not only to sort of distribute the ball closely, but be able to connect play, and that's ultimately what a goalkeeper must be doing. Now, Amorim talked to Onana when the ball was going long, and I think it must have got communicated to him, stop doing that, because it just wasn't working, and United were easily losing possession. I think that's something that must change from Onana's game. Yes, he's very good at shot stopping, and as I said, he single-handedly kept us in moments. That Liam Delap save was absolutely fantastic. Yet on the goal, he could have probably done better, but it was literally in the top corner. It was an impossible strike to stop. He made a good save down to his right back. He has had some big moments for Manchester United this season, and I think he has massively been underappreciated by our fan base. It's been easy to criticise him, but when it's time to give him praise, I think that's something that United fans and us as a whole must do better, because he has been absolutely fantastic recently. And someone who I think is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. That is a mad statement, but look at Ederson, they conceded a lot of goals. Kelleher's doing a good job for Liverpool. Raya's a bit shaky. Like, you have to put Onana in that contention, because he has been really that good for Manchester United, winning us points, making some very, very decisive saves. But let me know your thoughts. I think he'd be someone who does excel. He's that first choice goalkeeper. And yeah, man, just keeps it simple, keeps it ticking. Very good saves when needed. And I think one thing we must do, utilise him more in possession. He's someone who's very, very good with his feet, very confident, can show me the ball, pass in excellently. Sometimes maybe to utilise him a bit more, but he has to be better with his decision making at times, and sometimes be a bit more proactive and a bit more quicker with his decision making. But listen, let me know your thoughts. That has been a quick video on Ruben Amorim and Andre Onana, and someone who for me has been massively underappreciated by the Manchester United fans, and someone for me is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. 5 clean sheets, some great moments this season to keep us in games and single-handedly win us points. I don't think we would be in the league where we would be in the league, and yet that is 12 with Andre Onana. So single-handedly has won us some points and saved us some points when needed. I mean, you look at that penalty save against Southampton. If that goes in, we'd probably end up losing the game. Look at the saves, double save against Crystal Palace. He made some very good saves in the game against Aston Villa, which ended up drawing 0-0, and we got a point from. So absolutely fantastic. And there were worries that when Amorim come in, he's an Ajax keeper, Ten Hag's keeper, but would he keep him? But for me, I think he will, and I think he's someone who will massively thrive. Let me know your thoughts.